Hello everyone. Time for some puzzles. Currently sitting at 27.54. Been hovering around there for quite a while now. Not sure how it's going to go tonight. I'm having a few beers, relaxing. Not too fussed about, doing really well. Just want to have some fun. So yeah, just loaded this one. Not looked at it yet, so let's jump in. So we're sort of under attack. Kind of. I'm not seeing. Well, yeah, there's an immediate checkmate threat here. So whatever we do's got to be pretty forcing, or defend against it. So what are our candidate moves? Can see this. Black has some options there, can run the king or block the bishop. This knight is sort of pinned to our queen with this. We don't have any checks with this knight either, so that's something to bear in mind. Need to be a bit careful. Be nice to get this bishop involved, or get the queen in here, but we need to be faster than that. Is this the only check we have? It could be. So if there's no other candidate moves, like, can we defend this somehow? Like, can we just take this pawn? That's them threatening the knight. The knight's sort of trapped after that. So what's the material? It's equal. We're down some pawns though. We need to bear in mind, the bishop can take back here. Didn't quite see that. So maybe we can't take the pawn. It doesn't work. So I'm not really seeing this drops material to death. Don't see any other way we can sort of cover the square. So let's rule that out and assume that has to be a forcing aggressive line instead. So this is the only move I can see. I don't know what the follow-up is because black has options. Well, if black runs the king, I think he's getting checkmated with this. So I think the only move possibly is this. And then we can potentially take. If the king comes out, good for us. Don't know. It's hard to move this queen because the knight's hanging. If we do that. But I don't see any other first moves, so we probably have to assume it's this. Let's have another look for a few minutes. See if there's anything else crazy, like, I guess this is a check. Then rook takes. That can't be right. There's really nothing else, so I think I'm going to go for this. Okay, so as I thought, the bishop has to block. So the question now is, what is the follow-up? We have to be forcing still. And the only forcing move, again, I believe is this. So I think it's going to come down to, what's our follow-up after the king takes back? I'm really not sure. You still can't check with the knight. This doesn't work. So it has to be a queen move. But any queen move that is a check drops the knight. Am I missing something? We'll try it. Okay, now this is where I got to, and I didn't see how to follow up this. If the king takes a knight, it'd be nice to be able to play this. But I don't see how that's possible. So we've got a number of checks. There's this, or this. So I'm sort of leaning towards this move, because if the king takes there, we have bishop here, and the queen and the bishop are sort of controlling, it's forcing the king this way. Which seems good for us. If we go here and takes, still do that, but the king can then run that way. potentially hide. And same sort of thing. I guess in this case we have the option of coming out here or here. But I'm not sure after this if that really helps. So I'm going to go for this move. Okay. So now, I think possibly this. I think we're close to checkmating, in fact. Okay, well that wins the queen. Nice. So 2750 start. Kind of curious as to what the concrete follow-up is. So let's say king. Yeah, it's mate in two. Yeah. Yeah, simply that. Nice. Crisscross. So this loses. The best move now is to trade queens. And we're just down a piece, basically. So yeah. So this now, like I thought, the king can run. The best move here is to move the bishop back. So that clearly doesn't work. And then this one, that could be a draw. Now we sack the bishop. Ooh, it's poisoned, essentially. No? I guess we've got perpetual check or something here. Hang on, what happened here? I'm supposed to play this. Ooh, we win the queen. This is still a draw, apparently. That's kind of crazy. Wow, everything's gearing up on this pawn. Wow, Black's got a pretty nasty attack here. So hang on, have I gone wrong? This is suddenly -4. What am I supposed to play? Oh, king c1. Wow, this is crazy. This is just a draw. We're sacking the rook in order to get the knight. And then we're sacking. Hang on, what have I done wrong here? Something else wrong. King has to take. Okay. just fascinated by this endgame. It's pretty mental. So this was the puzzle here. Managed to solve it. It's actually kind of forced. But I just got distracted by some. So this is the correct move. It's forced. We have to check because we've got the checkmate threat. This is the only move that works. The king can't run because we come in with checkmate, so he has to block. Then we're forced to trade, no other option. We draw the king out, and then there's three options. The correct one is this. It's actually mate in 31, apparently. Interesting. Yeah, so the bishop comes to here, and this is pretty much game over. Sacrificing pieces now. Sacking the queen, yeah. That's that one. On to the next. So black looks to be in a lot of trouble here with the king. We're down material. We're down two pieces. So it's probably a checkmate. So we have this. That's a check. This is a check. I'm not sure I like this because the king runs this way. So the king has to run here. We're not necessarily in a rush here either. Like there's no threat from black really. I mean, I guess, this sort of thing, or potentially this, but the king's not in any immediate danger. So that means potentially this is a check. Also this. Which forces the king here. And then that's mate. Nice. Took a while to see that. 2 minutes. The sort of tactic I think, should really be seen that faster. But at least we got it. That's the main thing. So our queen's hit. trying to figure out if this is anything, but I don't think so. So in this sort of position, a good thing to look for is to try and create multiple threats. And this does that. It's threatening this, and potentially this. So that's the most appealing move to me so far. You probably just calculate, this. It's just really bad, isn't it? Yeah, it just didn't work. So this. Go for it. Okay, queen sack. I think we just take that, yeah? We need to be a bit careful of back rank issues. So I need to be a bit precise after this. I think the correct move is this. Oh, what did I just say? Be careful of back rank issues, and I just immediately... So clearly, the correct move is this or this. Why did I do that? This is kind of interesting. Which one of these is better, and why? So if we go this way, we have this option, forcing the king here. And then maybe we can do this. That's still kind of interesting. Then can black keep blocking with the queen? Oh no, the knight's covering that. But yeah, okay. So can't block with the queen, so the king has to run. I don't know, let's say here. Probably has to keep defending the rook, because it's now two attackers. King's here. Our queen's here. I don't know. Not sure about that. So in this case, the king goes here, and then what's our follow-up? Mate is threatened. Oh. So hang on. Here, here. Take. Take. Check. Fork. I could have had that one. That's annoying. It's so easy to get lulled into a false sense of security. You think you've solved the puzzle, and then Just make a horrible blunder. Even after acknowledging that there was back rank issues, it's just unbelievable that I did that. I'm gonna have a swig of beer after that one. That's disappointing. We could have been over 2770 there, I think. So, some sort of endgame. 3 versus 2 pawns. Our pawns look potentially more dangerous, but potentially also weaker. White does have some defense. This pawn cannot be touched right now, as long as the knight is here. But there is a threat of this. In fact, if white had played that last move, that might have been... Well, no, I guess then we could have just pushed a pawn. So white probably had to play this. But now white is potentially threatening this move. So this might be an option. How do we push the pawns though? I'm not sure we can. And there's always a threat of this as well, just attacking the sort of base of our structure. But then we can bring the king in. Defending the knight. The knight's defending this. But then bishop here. Oh no, the king's here, right? So let's think about this. Here, here, here. We then have this fork. Actually, this is a fork. So white cannot go here. So here. Let's say here again. Do we have to defend like this? There's also this check straight away, which is also threatening this. So here, the king cannot come to either of these squares. So let's say the king's kind of getting pushed away. Then we have this. King here. We win the bishop. Okay. Maybe could have spent a bit more time on that. That looked good to me. So is it just defend? Nope. One thing I didn't consider was let's just charge over this way. No. So I'm not sure. What other move is there? Really? That works? Oh, right, okay. So we fork. It's a bit of a strange move. White's just played. So I just did not consider that. I just thought, yeah, takes or takes. But in either case, that is a fork, and we obviously end up in a winning endgame with kings. But why did white do this rather than this? Yeah, that's better. So the best move now is this. Not take the knight. Bit strange. Worse. But clearly this is just... Yeah, the king's going to scoop up. This king has to worry about this pawn. So yeah, that's just a win. Fair enough. Let's try and get this one. So, materials equal. We have a check here. We also have a check here. Not sure that's really helpful. So look at this. So the king's forced here. Ah, then the bishop's hanging. Yeah. Is that one? Gotta be, surely. Oh, gotta take the rook first. Oh dear. This is my problem. It's like, I think I've solved the puzzle and then I just blitz out the wrong move without really thinking about it. That's my bad. I deserve to be losing rating here. Right, next one. Materials equal. We've got quite nice development. This is a threat. That's still a threat. Not sure we have any checks. Oh yeah, we do. We have this one. Not sure that really does anything. That's a lot of trades happening, potentially. I feel like at least half of the puzzles that I fail these days are just me being stupid after I've already solved the puzzle. Just not taking my time. So I'm not quite seeing this one yet. There's lots of ideas here. There's, you know, could get this in some variation. Maybe we can allow this, you know. In the case of this, maybe the king can just run. But then I was looking at this weird idea. I'm not seeing anything concrete yet. So that's the problem. Like, has to be concrete. Even look at just playing this and then allowing this. I don't think that works. Then this. We've removed the defender. So now we've only got 2 attackers though, there's still 3 defenders. But some idea of if we could distract this knight, then this. I don't see how we do that because there's just too many pieces here. Check. Takes. And the king can just take. I mean, could it really be castling? I'm not sure I've ever seen a puzzle. I've done 4,500 of them. And I don't think I've ever seen one where such a defensive move would be the solution. I'm not seeing anything concrete for attacking. And bearing in mind this as well. This, I don't know if this really does anything. Oh, maybe we just allow this and do this. Then black has some issues over here. If this, the queen comes in, seems odd to have to allow this. But maybe that's not it. Even like here might be possible. Is this still a threat? I'm really liking this. Like, this seems potentially the way to go. Well, I'm not liking it in terms of... I don't know what I would play here. If this was a real game, I'd probably castle, in all honesty. I know that's kind of risky as well, because we're castling into a pin, but... should probably consider this. Allow this. Move. The queen's now hit. Queen can come here to keep defending the bishop. Attacking the knight. But that... Queen can also potentially just attack the knight, give up the bishop. Okay, what about this first? Let's say bishop here. This didn't really work then because the queen can actually just take. So it has to be this first, I think. Or this. I'm not going to castle. I refuse to believe that this is the right move. This or this? It's not seeing it, so I'm going to go for this one. Okay. The question now is, where does the king go? It's 3 possibilities. Oh, the queen can just come right in here. So that wouldn't be good. So it has to be here, I think. Okay, and now, surely, yeah. Okay, that's quite an unusual one. Like, allowing this seemed wrong, but yeah. This is just plus 3.5. So why doesn't black do this? That's pretty much the same. Yeah. So now we win a rook. Yeah. So the other idea, which obviously doesn't work at all, is this. That's just a draw. Really? Ah, picks up the bishop this way. Okay. So that's some sort of knight sack. The white queen. In a pretty precarious situation as well. I'm not seeing how we can trap it right now. Hmm. So what's to stop us just taking the knight? Probably not this way because of this. Hello? Is that the end of the world? After that? Like, what is the threat here? I guess there's some sort of threat of this, and then this. Yeah, that's quite dangerous, actually. So maybe we shouldn't be focusing on this. We should perhaps be focusing on this threat. Because what do we do after that? Our rook's hanging. We have to not take either knight, but do this, probably. Maybe we're okay after that? So hang on a sec. This knight's hanging as well. So this is hanging. This is a threat. Well, what is it a threat? Let's say we take this way. Knight takes. Rook here. I think that's okay, isn't it? There's no follow-up for white. Yeah, I don't think I want to allow this sort of development with tempo. That could be bad, so I'm going to try this. Okay. Now just this. Yeah. That's just a case of keep calm. Yes, there's a bunch of threats, but you know, you can just win some material. So we obviously have a couple of checks that are possible. Forcing the king here. This sort of thing's a threat of some sort. One in the rook, maybe. So I feel like it's got to be some sort of queen checking combo. But what after that? You know, there's just this threat as well, just winning the rook. at the end, potentially. So we need something definitive. And the queen's hit. Here, here, then what? That doesn't seem right. Look at this. So here, here, then here. Where's the queen going? Has to go here. And then, but it can't, that's checkmate. So, either losing the queen or checkmate. Yeah. Be careful, this is where I normally fail. Because there's some bizarre trap at the end. But I think we can just take the queen. Probably check now. Okay. Hello, how's it going? On to the next puzzle. So we have no queen. Clearly we have a checkmate. Or similar. Glad to hear it. Thanks for joining. The more the merrier. I'm just having a few beers, playing some chess puzzles. So the obvious moves here are obviously this, or this. Need to be a bit careful. Even if we win the queen, we might not be up material here. So For example, this. I don't know if that's right, because the queen just sacks, and he gets both rooks, and then he's up a rook at the end. So that doesn't work. This. Hmm. Like if there's a way to win the queen cleanly. Like this hangs this guy, but we win the queen. But then that's even. I think. Oh, we can just take this rook. Completely missed that. This rook. So the knight's pinned. This knight is not defending the rook. So this is an option as well. Then the king has to come here. But then what? I'm not sure I like that either. This is actually quite tricky. This bishop isn't really helping. That's kind of a problem. This didn't work. Don't know, this kind of blocking the rooks from each other. Very nice. Don't know, here? Then what? If the queen trades for both rooks, we're losing. So I just don't see how we do this. Maybe then we bring the bishop in. But then start trading. No, that's no good. So I've got to be missing something. So here, you can retreat the rook, threatening the queen, but then this rook's hanging. Okay. It's crazy. The best I can see right now is probably this. But then takes. Hello there. How's it going? I feel like I'm missing something really simple in this one. Like, but nothing seems to work. I've looked at this. I've looked at this. I've looked at this. You just seem to end up down material in the end. I'm sure you're probably screaming out the answer. You can probably see it, but I just can't. What do we do after this? Yeah, I'm trying to solve puzzles. Basically, I'm focusing on puzzles right now to try and get better at calculation. So I've done like almost 5,000 puzzles in the last year or so. It is helping, slowly. But occasionally you just get a puzzle like this where it takes a while to see the idea. Like I hope I'll see it in the end, but just not sure about this one. This potentially the most promising because we can start to force the king somewhere. But once the king gets over here, I'm not sure that really works. Like this seems wrong. Disconnecting the rooks. King's running here. Then what? Can we take this rook? Nope. This doesn't work. I don't think. Queen just sacks, and then we're down a rook at the end. So what am I missing? I'm missing something here. Let's have a look at this again. King here. Now both rooks are hanging. This one and this one. You can sack one for the knight. Then no matter which one is taken, we're left with a rook and a bishop versus a queen and a knight. Which one is the question? Two options. Yeah, that's my favourite move so far, but I'm not seeing how we win. You know, do we bring this rook in? The king's hiding. Then we bring the bishop in? Oh, then this rook hangs. Okay. That could be something. So hang on. So here, here, here. The king can come here, but then that might not be good. That hangs the rook. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's... So now there's an option. If we do this, it can repeat. So it's probably not that. So it probably has to be this rook. And then if here... So hang on. The options. Has to defend the rook. So it has to be here. And then the bishop comes in and we win the rook. Okay. Need to be a bit careful. So technically, material's even after this. So we need to be a bit careful. Like, do we really just take the rook? Anything better? This just forces a repeat. Although maybe then... Maybe this is better, taken with check. I don't know. Maybe we can force... So if we do this, it's not with check, and that allows this. And... maybe that's okay. If we run here. Yeah, I'm not going to rush the puzzle because when I do that, I tend to lose the puzzle. It's happened like 3 times already today. Like this, maybe you've worked it out and you see that this works. But material is just even, so you need to find a winning position. I'll give it a go. You could be right. Okay. What I was worried about was, well, what I was thinking about was, what about this? Ah, the rook comes back. Okay. I missed that. Yeah. Okay, well done. In the end. Okay, so we've got some sort of pawn race endgame. So let's just calculate this. Takes, here, takes, here, here. That's too slow. And that's fast enough. So I think it's this. Okay. Just a case of working that one out. Have to be fast enough. So our rook's hanging. So we can go into some bizarre line where we take this pawn. No, we can't do that. Bishop's covering. Never mind. So our rook's hanging. We can threaten check. Well, yeah, it would be checkmate. Can do this. That forces the queen here. Then this is a fork of sorts. So we're threatening the queen and checkmate. Well, yeah. So the queen would have to... The queen can then go here. Defending. You think this first. Then we lose the rook with check. And in fact, we're just hanging the queen. So I'm thinking this first. Force the queen here, then knight here. But then queen here. Oh no, the queen can't go there. Bishop's covering. Okay. So here, here, here. The queen has to go... The queen can't defend. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so he's counter-attacking our queen now. So I need to find another good move here. So we can cover this square. We can trap the queen. So I'm thinking possibly here. But then this. Then this. Then you can do this. It's getting a bit crazy. But that's at least winning a knight. So if he manages to find that, we can then take the queen. He takes our queen, but then we take the knight at the end. We win a knight. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm not sure there's anything better. You can see I'm looking at queen sacks. This doesn't work. So yeah. I'm also calculating this. So after knight takes, is there a way to win the knight? Don't think so. So I am gonna try this. Okay. So we just win the queen. I thought there was a way potentially just lose a knight for black. Oh, that's the best move, apparently. So this doesn't work. Queen e5. Ah. We're threatening to... Ah, we're hitting the rook. Didn't see that. Yeah, okay. So after this, I missed it. We can hit the rook. And pin the knight. Okay. Fine. It's completely winning anyway. Oh, thank you, man. That'd be much appreciated. I tend to stream every now and again. I've got a bunch of videos about puzzles. Like occasionally when I see a really cool one, I will make a video about it. But yeah, it's just puzzles at the moment. I might do other chess content as well. Is there anything you'd like to see? I take it you play chess yourself? So this one, I think, the most likely solution to this is to force a queen trade in a situation where we have a winning king pawn endgame. So, for example, just now, this doesn't work because we lose the pawn. But potentially, we have a check here. We can also check here. So for example here, if the king went here, well, this just wins the queen. So the king would have to go to one of these squares. If it goes here, you can push the pawn with check. Let's say he goes back here. If we check here, that limits him to 2 squares. If he goes here, I'm not seeing what the follow-up is. So here, it's 2 squares. So queen e6, there's a slight problem with that, which is this, which would force the queen back. I don't know, maybe that's okay. I'm not sure yet. So here, okay, we managed to trade here. That's winning for us, I think. But yeah, I think this is the move because if the king has to go to one of these 2 squares, and then we check here. Oh, hang on, here. We can't check there. I'm not sure. So here. I'm not sure there's a good move for us there. You beat Masterbot. What's Masterbot? Is that a chess.com thing? So let's look at this one again. The king can go to any of these squares. If it goes here, I think this is winning. Well, it wins the queen. He goes here. King probably has to come back this way. Then that's winning again. Goes here. I think that's winning. He goes here. This is the only one I'm not sure about. You're a humans master chess. Very nice. So I don't think we have a check after that. Which could be a problem. So the only other option was this, I think, and then sorry, you can't go there, so he has to go with one of these squares. This move potentially? Can't do that. So I'm not sure this is working either. So yeah, struggling a bit with this one. The most promising looks like this, but after this, I'm not sure. Hang on, why doesn't this work again? We can only go here or here. And surely we just end check here. Why did I think there was something wrong with that before? So here, oh yeah, I can't check here because, yeah. So here, then here was the problem. Oh, but then we can check here. Okay, yeah, I think this works. So I think maybe now this. We also have this. We don't want to do this because that loses a pawn. Not sure we want to allow him to get further behind the pawn like this, so I think this looks better. Now we can check here, and that is winning. Cool. Took a little while. The key thing about that one was I just missed this check. Yeah. So that took me almost 12 minutes. That's a little bit, you know, this is why I'm doing these puzzles, because I want to get faster. That's my main problem in online chess, like blitz, rapid. It's not fast enough. I'm okay in classical, and rapid. Rapid's okay as well. So fairly complex scheme position. We're down a piece, but we have 2 extra pawns, or 3 extra pawns. This is a little bit scary. Although, yeah. So we don't want to fall into this sort of idea, which would be checkmate. Yeah, so this is a threat. Big threat. So what do we have? Any checks? One idea here is just to push this pawn, sacrifice it, and then this. But then not sure we have anything after that. Let's take the pawn, but then we're down 2 pieces. And probably he wants to take with this rook to leave this one covering this pawn. I'm not sure about that. If we do this, white might be able to even do this. Anyway, and then we're in big trouble. We're probably getting checkmated. So what else is there? Just take the pawn. This rook is doing nothing. I suppose we could promote to a knight. So we could push that pawn, promote to knight, checking the king. Which would sort of force this to take. I don't know. Just not seeing how we finish him off. So, let's say we take the pawn. We're threatening the knight. White takes with the rook. Then we promote to knight. With check. This rook has to take. Oh! Just spotted. I'm from Scotland. So I've just spotted that this rook is hanging. To the bishop. Just totally didn't notice that. I'm not sure if that helps us. Like takes, push. Ah, it does help us, because then we can go here, and this doesn't work, because we take the pawn. Okay. That's got to be it. I can't believe I just didn't see that. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, now we can go here. We don't want to go this way, because then this. We can't go here, knight covers, so we have to go this way. Now this is a threat. So we still need to be careful. Interesting. I'm not sure what to do now. We just have to cover this square. Can't do that. Probably don't want to do that, then this drops. So is this the only move? Then this. Does that work? Maybe it works. Hey man. So the only move I can see is this. I suppose maybe this as well. So we can create a space for the king. But then... promotes. Okay, I'm gonna try this. This could be wrong. But I'm not seeing what else to do. I've got to defend this. Using this piece gives up this pawn. So... okay. That's a very unintuitive move to have to play to win a puzzle. But it turned out to be the right one. So yeah. Getting a bit of a streak going. This king's very exposed. We're down material though. We're down a rook and a piece. So this is probably going to be some sort of checkmate pattern. Huh. So I'm leaning towards this. Which forces the king here, here, then potentially this move. Which would force the king here. Well, if the king goes here, that's checkmate. So the king has to go here. And we can still do that. That forces the king here. That's got to be checkmate, surely. It's even got this move. Need to be careful though. King can go here, here. Hey, how's it going? That's great. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Where are you from? I'm a bit worried that there's maybe a simpler checkmate here. I'm just missing. Uh, Still these two squares. Then can the queen just come in? Not seeing how actually. Kazakhstan. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna try this. It feels like the right move, which isn't the right way to approach these puzzles. Like, you should really have calculated it to the end. Um, but I don't see how this is better. And I don't see the follow-up move. So I'm going to try this. Okay, that's the danger of going with your instinct. Okay. So was it this? It was. Alright. Hmm. No, I didn't see that move. I didn't see this. That could be good. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. So is it this? Okay. That's interesting. So the other one... So this loses, does it? So it's mate in 5. That draws. Wow. That's crazy. This is actually a draw. I don't see... It's just unbelievable. The king's in the middle of the board and there's no checkmate. So it's now saying to take the rook. So this doesn't work, obviously. Oh, we can't use the knight. It's pinned. Okay. That makes more sense now. That's my bad. I missed that. So black taboos. Um, Materials equal. We're down a pawn. That comes to mind. Like, how does white defend that? So that allows this. You need to be very careful. But the king runs here. Is there any more checks? I don't think there is. So maybe we're allowing this because this is just unstoppable. And we get out of check here. So the king ends up here, the queen's here, the knight's here. There's no check. The rook's covering the back rank. Yeah. Okay, I didn't see that move. Now we need to calculate again. Is this bad? It maybe is, because if we take this, this check comes in. Then if we run this way, this check comes in. And it could be perpetual check. Oh, this rook's backing up as well. Didn't even notice that. We need to be really careful. So another option is we run this way now. Try and run away. Maybe that works. What's the follow-up for white? We can also just run here still, but then is that leading to some sort of mate? It is. Wow, that's checkmate. So we can't run here. We can't go back. That's checkmate. So we have to run here. Or take. Taking runs into this. Is that okay? Here. Maybe that's okay as well. Oh, we need to be careful with this bishop. Maybe sack. only move there is to sack. Maybe we're running this way. We don't even take the bishop. We run to here. Maybe the king can hide here. No, 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 no. Because then queen trade. So how do we get out of this? So what's the difference with this? Then we go here. Is that any better? Only move again is sack. I don't know why, but that seems better. Oh, we need to be very, very careful. So, if we do this, I'm not sure. This or this? We can't take. We have to. We have to run this way, and then this is coming in. We can't go here because then queen trade. Can't go here because queen check. Mate. So this one, let's just work this one out. Bishop sack again. If we take the bishop in this position, this is not checkmate because we can take the knight. But then this is mate. Okay, so we can't take the knight. Possibly can't take the bishop. Yeah. Okay, so we can't take the bishop. We have to go this way again. Right, so here, 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 bishop takes. We have to run this way. But then do we not have the same problem? Oh, then we can block with the pawn. Ah. But we can't go there. The knight's covering. So after bishop takes, we can't run here. Can't take. We're dead, surely. What am I missing? They both look losing. I must be missing a move. Or something that we can do. Pawn take e6, you think? Yeah, there's a few other options there, so I think we looked at this. I'm leaning towards this one as well, because leaving the knight alive seems, especially if it's covering this square, seems wrong. But I'm not seeing how we escape. After this. Okay, there's a few options though. I'll go for it. Okay. So the options are run this way. This I don't think is an option. Or is it? Hang on. I guess we can just repeat. That would be perpetual. So that can't be right. So it has to be either this or this. This runs into this. We have to go back. Then it's repeating again. So it has to be this. This is the only move. Just process of elimination there. So now, again, we can't repeat. This leads to this, then we're repeating. So it has to be this. Okay, it ends there. But I was looking at this. But maybe if he does that, we just take with the knight. You know, we give up on this temporarily to win, because then we're up 2 pieces. Yeah. So maybe that's the idea. This is the best move. Yeah, knight takes. Wow. Just didn't quite see that at the end. I was so fixated on we must do this. But we can just win another piece and the king's safe. There's no way to attack it right now. The best move is c7. Sorry, no, queen c7. This is pretty scary. Now it's defending. Yikes. Wow, what a move that is. Making a space. The king. This is crazy. I mean, this is completely winning for black. But this is really scary. Look at this, the rook's coming in. The king's hiding in the corner, but somehow is safe. Wow. So I'm curious how black wins this. Because this is all locked up. So b4. White. Strange. This rook comes back. There's no attack here. Knight's covering this. This is a pretty crazy position. I really like this puzzle, actually. I might do a video on this one. Sometimes I get really interested in the position after the puzzle ends, because this is fascinating. It's completely winning for black. I mean, we're up 2 pieces, yeah? So it must just be a case of get the rooks involved, start trading down. Something like that. So yeah, this guy comes back. This guy's hanging. So yeah, we're winning more material. Get the queen. No, trade the queens, sure. Danger's over. We're up 3 pieces. Okay, even I can see now how this is a win. But that's pretty crazy. It was all completely winning. Yeah, I really like that puzzle. Gonna keep that one open. On to the next. So we're down an exchange and a pawn. I can see this check, that forces the king probably here. And then what? What's our plan? Win a pawn. This feels a bit dangerous. And to play this, just threaten all kinds of checkmates. And maybe that just can't be stopped. Black might have to sack this rook. But this is still checkmate. Huh. Cool. It's important to realize in this one that these are both checkmate. Because you might be thinking, it's a mistake I would make as well, where I would concentrate on this checkmate, and then I would see black can sack here, think, oh, it doesn't work. We're just going to end up trading and materials equal. That can't be right. So it was really important to spot that these are both checkmate, because the sack doesn't work. It's kind of a cool one as well, actually. Might keep that one open as well. Analysis board. Yeah. Okay. This is the highest rating we've had for a long time. Like, we're very close to 2800. If we hadn't lost that, there was a 2900 puzzle or something earlier that we solved and then just made a stupid mistake at the end, and we lost like 10 points or something. So we would be even closer if we hadn't done that. Let's keep going. I think what I'm going to say here is if I get one wrong, I'm going to stop. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. So let's see how long I can keep going for. So this is two rooks versus a queen endgame. But surely this is just checkmate. With the rooks, no? Surely this forces this. Then we check here. Because if we do this, the king's going to run this way. I don't like that. Or play this first, which is then threatening checkmate. black has a check. Can we run the king this way? Also, I guess it doesn't work after that because the queen can just sack for both the rooks, and then this pawn is too fast. So, with this. I did not see that move. So what's happening now? I mean, this is getting a bit... He's taking on the pawns? Well, that was defended. This. Or this. How do we finish it off? Oh, I'm dumb. Maybe this? Yeah, then rook over. Okay. Giving up the queen. Fine. Okay. 3 in a row. Getting close to 2800. Keep going. What's happening here? We're down a piece. Up a few pawns. This is pretty nice. Although, this is sort of hanging. What's the idea here? This probably doesn't work. So if we could win, I don't know, this bishop, then someone in position. But how do we do that? The bishop doesn't have many squares. Like, let's say we did that. The only square it can go to is here. I guess this is playable as well, though. Second rook. Does that help us? Oh, then we have a check here. Winning the bishop. We've given up a rook. That can't be right. Maybe this first. Like really piling up on this guy, attacking the bishop, creating two threats. Might be an idea. I suppose this might be possible too. But this has the double threat. So what if we do this and then he does this? Our queen's hanging. So then what? Oh. Huh. Then we take this. If he takes the queen, check. This is checkmate. So this may not be playable. And back to this. This, I guess, forces a trade of queens, though. I need to watch out for this. This would be a check. So here, check. We have to trade. And then that's game over. So that ain't good. Otherwise, this looks really quite nice. We can't allow this. How about just attack the queen and defend first? Where's the queen going? The queen has to go here. So maybe we do that first. Then this. best I've got so far. Other option is this, but this allows a check. And then queen comes back. Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, clearly missed something in this position. Okay, so that's going to be my last puzzle. But let's figure out what I did wrong there. So this doesn't work. So there's something else. Is there some crazy... I checked this. I couldn't see anything working. Queen sack. Nope. Rook here. Nope. Rook takes. Nope. Okay, I'm glad that I calculated all those as being incorrect correctly. But what have I missed? Because this is just coming. Next move. I'm gonna go for a hint. Pawn move. Wow, we pushed the pawn, really. I mean, I considered that, but then... Like, now we have to trade. Is this really winning? Push. And take. And up an exchange. And a pawn. Wow, that's a tough one. Don't know why, that's just... Like, it just seems wrong to allow this. Yeah, so pawn has to be taken because the threat is this. Okay, well, I'm going to call it there. So that was a pretty good session, actually. So I finished 2776. That's the highest I've been, I think, since I started streaming. Since I started the channel, in fact. Which is probably about 3 weeks ago? 3-4 weeks ago? I was down at 2500 at one point. So I'm quite happy that I made it back up towards 2800. So yeah. I'll be back again soon. There'll be some videos coming. There's a couple of really cool puzzles from tonight that I'm going to make a video about. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you guys next time. Bye for now.